All right, we're talking about the San Francisco 49ers. They are playing the Washington Commanders today. They have a really good defense, the San Francisco 49ers. They're keeping opponents under 70 yards of rushing per game. So if they can do that today, they would become the best defense. I mean, there's nobody else has done this in the history of the NFL, keeping opponents under 70. The last team to do that, 70 yards of rushing. The last team to do that was the Baltimore Ravens, 2000 Baltimore Ravens with Ray Lewis and that great defense that they had there. Also, we're looking at the 49ers offense to get going against the Commanders defense. They have a really stout defense on that front. It's not as good as the 49ers defense, but they're really good. And we'll see if Brock Purdy can make things happen as he has done in the last 3 games. Coming in for an injured Garoppolo in the Dolphins game, beating the GOAT Tom Brady in Levi Stadium, and then also going up to Seattle and beating a good Seattle Seahawks team. And I say good because their record is, they were pretty good. They just couldn't put it together against the Niners. So we'll see if this 7-game win streak will turn into an 8-game win streak, and if they can get things cooking, they will get through this, and hopefully some other teams lose and they can get into the second or the first spot in the playoffs. But most likely, if that doesn't happen, they'll be the 3 seed. They'll still have a home game, but they'll be traveling if that Philadelphia team continues to win out. Also, if the Cowboys win out, doesn't matter. If they beat Philly in the playoffs, then we'll have back to the 80s, 90s type rivalry of the Cowboys against the Niners, hopefully in the NFC Championship game, because that's where everything goes crazy. And you remember the Montana to Clark catch. That was called the catch. I think it's still going to be the catch, because that's what propelled the 49ers into the championship runs that they went through in the 80s and ended up in the early 90s. So hopefully this San Francisco 49ers team can pull it all out, and with all the weapons that they have, even having a third-string quarterback starting right now, he looks really good. So there you go. Let's go Niners.